One thing about Martaze Jackson is he's constantly full speed. There's not anything he's going to do half speed. And one thing I say is a big plus for him is he doesn't put himself ahead of anybody. You know, he's getting recruited pretty heavily right now. The most important thing, I think, when you ask Martaze what's the most important thing for him this year is the state championship. And when he works for the good of his team. If we ask Martaze to play corner, he's going to play corner for us, you know. And if we ask him to play defensive end, he's going to play DN, outside linebacker, offensive line. He'll do whatever we ask him to do.
I like playing DN a lot, but all the coaches want me to try me at linebacker. That's what my idea, the size and idea is linebacker. I'm working hard at it. I like it a lot. From day one, since day one, I got very, learning read, learning coverages. I mean, it's basically the same thing to me as a DN, because all it is, I'm just taking my hand up and playing a little coverage. That's all. It's all about reading. It's like they say, you gotta be smart to play. You ain't gotta be really smart. You just gotta know what you're doing, because the intensity and the size, like me, you probably look at me and say I'm a pretty big guy, but you just think you line up with 360 guys that's bigger than you. You just got to know how to use their weight against them. It's all about leverage.
His work ethic's unbelievable, but it's probably his strongest suit is his selflessness. You know, a lot of guys look at his size, they think automatically he's a speed guy.
Right.
Well, he's pretty powerful. He's pretty physical. There's no doubt he's got great hands, but he's finally understanding what body leverage. And last year he understood what being pad under pad and being able to get your hips through. He understood that, and I credit that to his parents taking him to football camps whenever they could and wherever they could. And he would go camping all over the Southeast, and that's part of the reason why he's getting recruited the way he is, because he had two great parents who jumps out there and gets him in those camps. So
I went to South Carolina, I went to Alabama, and I went to Georgia State. But I plan on going to a lot more than that. I'm really going to more one-day camps so I can go to more camps to see if I can find that home. First football camp was I was in 10th, and it helped me a lot because just seeing different folks and different people, knowing you ain't like, just playing the same people over and over, you get to know them, you get to read them. But if you're playing different people at different levels, it widens your skills a lot.
He's really developed as understanding the game, knowing on 3rd and 6 and tackles light in his hand that we're looking for pass right here. We can speed him up the field. He's 3rd and 6 and tackles heavy on his hand. I'm looking for this guy to come run at me. He understands that. We don't have to coach that with him no more, and then his athletic ability just takes over.
Yeah.
I just like knocking them off balance, making them try to block me and getting off balance. And once I put my hand on them, they already out balance and they just fall over. I'm a fast guy. I mean, I just like speed rushing. When they try to, that's why I'm telling you, like, when I said knock them off balance, when I'm speed rushing, they got to widen out. And when you widen out, your feet get farther apart. And when they get farther apart, then you fall over. I mean, you can't have good base to block.